All right, welcome. We are here with Jenny Risner, who is our Director of Special Services, continuing our series spotlighting on our staff with Seaside School District. Good morning, Jenny.
Good morning.
So Jenny, you as the Director of Special Services have overseen many different departments and have a lot of different roles. So can you tell us a little bit about your position and what you do?
Sure. I am fortunate enough to get to oversee many of our student programs, and so part of what I do is oversee special education, 504, our talented and gifted program, our Title IX program, our homeless program, and I get to work with our counselors on overseeing some of the supports that we give students through their office, as well as doing threat assessments and overseeing that process, which is new this year and exciting. There's a few other things sprinkled in there, but for the most part, if you think about student programs, usually I would be in charge of overseeing those.
Great. So what is your favorite part of your job?
You know, one thing I love, and I know we might talk about like past jobs, but one thing I love is being able to create systems, and systems that really work together and intertwine and are really built on supporting students and staff. And so I get to do that and I love it. My programs that I oversee, while most of them are geared towards students, building that strong system where we have our staff understanding what the roles are and what the processes are, really ensure that our students get the tools they need.
Excellent. So you spoke a little bit about your past career. You've been an educator for many years.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you did before this job?
Oh, I would love to. So 28 years in education, and you know, I always say there's never been a time in my life that I didn't want to be an educator. I come from a family of educators, and so it was always something that I knew I wanted to do. So I started as a elementary teacher, like many of us do, and so I thought, oh, I love elementary, I'm going to do this forever. And then I had a special ed background, and so I was able to go in and be a special ed teacher at a middle school level. Loved that, and then was encouraged to become an administrator. And so I became, I think, an assistant principal, a high school assistant principal, and then a high school principal. I've done development of staff, I've done director of, teaching and learning, assessment, special education, and then was encouraged at some point in my career to look at being a superintendent. And I laugh because I say, well, you know, just to get people off my back, I decided, you know, I'm just gonna go through this program and then never do anything with it. And but I did. I was an assistant superintendent for a few years, and then got my first superintendency close to us here, across in Long Beach, Ilwaco area, and then went to Iowa in a bigger district in a college town, and got to serve as a superintendent in Ames, Iowa. Have loved that. So I've had about 10, 11 years of being a superintendent, and decided I miss the water, I miss the coast, and I wanted to come back and kind of get some work-life balance, and was excited to take the position here.
Excellent. So what do you like to do in your spare time for fun?
Yes, okay, so I have two kids, grown kids, that live in Iowa still, and so I love to spend time with my kids, but you know, when you work, that's a little more difficult when they're out of state. So I love to cook, I love to garden, I love flowers, and I absolutely love traveling as much as I can.
Great. Well, Jenny, thanks for this, and have a great day, everyone.
Thank you.